Demi and I actually met online, and after I graduated college, I just really wanted to settle down. I had a house and I had a career starting, and I just didn't want to literally go through the time. You know, I've never been a guy that goes out to bars and tries to meet women. We matched in October, I believe, of 2017, and that's when I was actually working on the road. And I was only home on weekends, so I knew it'd be kind of hard to kind of schedule things. But she was willing to meet on a Sunday at Fong's Pizza, and I mean, it was different. It was a good different.
I mean, we talked about kind of what we were going to school for at Iowa State. Well, I was still in school. He was not. He had already graduated. Kind of what he did for work, what I did, and just about my family and his family and kind of what we valued and things. And then it just like we would bounce off different conversation, and it turned into like 3 or 4 hour conversation. I actually had tickets to an Iowa Wild game, and I was supposed to go with a friend, but she decided not to go, and so I kind of just like spontaneous was like, well, do you want to go to Iowa Wild game? And he was like, well, I don't want to like intrude if your friend's gonna go. And I'm like, well, she canceled, so that's why I'm asking.
I remember we were walking out to my truck down the parking lot, and as you know, Demi is short, 5 foot tall, and I got in my truck and I look over and she opens up the door, and all I could see was like from her chest up, and I didn't even think about how she'd get up in there. Well, she hopped up into the truck, and that was like the first time she made me like really smile. It was just like seeing her hop up in there and how comfortable she was to be with me. This guy that she literally just met like hours before, she felt comfortable.
And I wanted to get some like teamwear because I have to do that. And so we drove all the way to Jordan Creek, and I couldn't find one, of course. So drove all the way downtown, and yeah, we were at the game, and we found our seats because I got them for free. And he went to go get us a drink and came back and had a shirt for me.
Got into the next year, and once I started working back in Des Moines, she started coming over here about every single night and hanging out, and really got to know each other. I figured, she was over here about every single night, and she made my house feel, like a home. She really did. It was very just peaceful, and made me feel very comfortable. So I told myself after she graduates college that I was gonna ask her to move in with me.
So like when he asked me to move in, we were sitting actually outside my sister's house and in his truck, and we were going to my sister's for something, I can't remember. But I kept bugging him that I wanted my graduation present because I just really wanted it. And he goes, okay, we'll close your eyes. And then he gets out of the truck and he walks to the back of the truck and acts like he's opening something, and it's like this huge gift. And he's like, well, hold out your hands and close your eyes. And he's like, it's super heavy. It's super heavy. You won't even be able to carry it with one hand. You'll need both. And at the time, I was like, is it a key? Or is it like, I was like, what did you, because it was kind of a shock. And then just drops the key in my hand. He goes, well, happy graduation. Will you move in with me? And
I had a plan when it got down to it was the end of the summer after she moved in, and I knew that this was it. So I planned for Thanksgiving of last year, I planned for her family and my family to be at our house. So I made homemade pizzas. We had a great time. This is actually the first time our families met. Everyone was having a great time, and after we got done eating, I said I want everybody to go into the living room and tell them what they're thankful for. So we all sat in a circle, and can't remember who started, but I wanted to be last because that's when I was going to do it.
And throughout the evening, he was like making weird remarks where at the time I was kind of just like, why are you being like that? Like, why did you say that? And so after dinner, we all sat in the living room, and Dylan sat next to me, and he like couldn't get comfortable. He would like switch his legs around, and I'm like, can you just stop? You're making me anxious. Like, you just can't stay still. You need to stop.
So we go out, we're all sitting around, and people started saying what they're thankful for. And Demi was sitting right next to me, and it was her time to go, and she actually excused herself from the room. So I'm sitting there, and she's walking away, and she's like, "Oh, why don't you go ahead and go? I'll say my one when I get back." And I'm like, "No, I'll wait for you."
And my sister went, my mom went, his mom went, and like the moment his mom went, I like had to go to the bathroom. So I like jumped up and went to the bathroom, and I sat in there for a second, and I was like, I think it's happening. Like I think something's happening. Like this is weird. This never, like he's being weird. And I come out, and it's my turn, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, I'm thankful for, Dillon and the house and my car and like my family, all of that. And I was like, all right, it's your turn.
Pretty much, I talked about how I was thankful for everybody being here. And then I turned to her and I told her how much I was thankful for her, what she's done for me, and I stood up and I made her stand up, and that's when I proposed to her.
And he was like, I need you to stand. And he got on his knee and pulled the ring out of his sock. The box was in his sock, which is why I couldn't get comfortable. And he asked me to marry him, and I said yes.
She never lets me give up on anything. So when I have a goal that I'm striving for, she's always in my corner. She's always backing up. She's always trying to help me be a better person. I can tell you right now, from the day we met, I am a better person. I am a better man because of her. I know I've said that, she made my house a home, well, our home, but, even going to work, or, I have something to look forward to every day. Coming home is, so much easier, like a lot better than it used to be, because I know that I get to come home, I get to see her. It's been great. It's been fantastic. I can't wait for our next chapter. It's gonna be awesome. Phenomenal. Dillon, the day is here. We are finally going to become husband and wife. I know this gift I'm about to give you is something you always have, and now a piece of me is with you. Thank you for teaching me love, patience, kindness, and to keep striving for my dreams. I'm so happy to become your wife. You're an amazing man. Accept me for all of me, which is hard. I wish my dad could be. Wish my dad could have met you. See you at the end of the aisle. Your wife, Sister Perrot.
Dear Demi, you're probably wondering why I wrote this on a thank you card. To me, it seems fitting because I have a lot to be thankful for. Thank you for being my best friend and my lover. Thank you for treating me like the only man in the world. Thank you for having patience with me, but most importantly, thank you for agreeing to be my forever, my wife, and Mrs. Perrot. This gift is the next installment for your necklaces. It symbolizes the key to my heart. You have already had it since the day sledding, but today it symbolizes it forever. Keep it safe, and I know you will. Carry it close next to your heart. I love you, Dillon Demi, your husband, Dillon.